trust me when I say, if you think there's a reason why you can't do something, you can.
I keep getting the image of her running through a field with the tall grass, enjoying the sunshine, just frolicking.
Start listening to your own guides. Start listening to the sun.
The only thing that makes you jealous, fearful, and angry is your perception upon the situation.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Oh my God, I'm a hot mess, guys. I'm a hot mess. Welcome, though, everybody. Hi, Krista. Hi, Keith. How is everybody? Sorry for me being a hot mess, but it's summertime. This is what you might be getting more Tuesday nights than you asked for. But it's me. Mike's not coming in today, everybody. He got stuck over late for work. He's got some other stuff going on at the house that he just really has to do. So today is just not going to be a day for him to pop in. He's sorry that he can't be here, but as always, I'm showing up. We're still going to have a lot of fun. We're just going to have more readings and less coaching today. Hey, Keith, you look great. Thank you, Keith. You are just so nice. I didn't, this is wash, go, put up. And it happens. It happens that way. So everybody kind of come in. Hey, lady, lots of fun. I love it. Hey, my reading got cut off last time. Oh no, we're going to have to do another one, Crystal. We'll have to do another one for you then. I apologize for that. I only got so much time and I do my best, So what's been going on with everybody? Kind of reach out, tell me what's going on. We will miss Mike. Miss Mike. Hunter, I'll tell you what, I look forward to tonight, and I know Mike does too, which is really funny because me and Mike only ever talk on Tuesday nights. We don't talk any other time. I can't even talk myself tonight. But this is the only time that we ever talk and communicate, and it's really awesome because we're able to kind of come in. Did I say hi, Kevin? I hope I said hi, Kevin. So I know this is a night that he really looks forward to, and he does his darndest to get here on time in the meeting. And he loves it. I know he loves it as much as I do. So, but tonight is just not going to happen. So let's find a topic to talk about. Me and Mike kind of talked last week, and we talked because you know what? Last week really seemed to work out pretty well. Kind of having a few minute discussion on just whatever's going on in life. You know what I mean? Whatever's going on in life. And since I don't have Mike here, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk to you guys. What is going on in your lives, guys? Tell me. Oh my gosh! Don't make me. I'll tell you what. Don't make me go to the cards right off the bat. That may not be good. I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube. But tell me what's going on in everybody's lives. Let me know. You two are a great team and you're so sincere. We are an amazing team, Tina. I'll tell you what, I didn't pick him. He didn't pick me. It just literally, I had him on as a guest on my Monday morning show, School Through Spirit. And he had just started working as an assistant in the station. I really didn't know who Mike was. He had no clue who I was. And I literally just had him on my show. I just wanted to bring him in. I wanted him to talk about his story, all that wonderful stuff. I still have Ane's banner up here. I need to switch that. It's so strange. There we go. Much better. Oh, advertise Ane either way. She's awesome. And I literally had him on my show, and he disclosed so much information. It was insane. And later on that day, he was like, he could not believe how much he was able to just disclose. He said, "You're so easy to talk to," and just opened up and all that wonderful stuff, which was amazing. And then later on that day, he's like, "You know what? I've always wanted to try it." He had this idea of having a show where you have a medium or a psychic and you have coaching. And he's like, he's always wanted to do it. He's like, "What do you think?" And I said, "You know what? Let's bring you in Unfiltered," because at that time this was just solely a reading show. And I'll tell you, at that time, I was thinking about giving the show up. I really was. I'd already given up one show, and I was thinking about giving up this one and just going down to the one show. And I thought, why not try it? What do we have to hurt in this? And so we tried it, and he just never left. We, at that point, changed the name. He worked on the branding, he worked on the intro, and boom, here it was. It was just me and Mike doing this, and it has been incredible. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You've been trying. Okay, I'm starring these questions, guys, as they come in, just so you know. I'm starring them. I'm starring them because I want everybody to see. Perfect, 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 guys. I just got the confirmation from Ashley Marino. I don't know if you guys know her. I'm sending her a message. So guys, I am going to Mexico. I'm gonna let you know right away. I gotta tell you this. I'm going to Mexico. When am I going to? I can't give up my paper book, guys. I cannot give it up. I should totally go to computer and Google Calendar or whatever, but I can't give this up. It's my livelihood. I love this. I can't help myself. It is what it is. Hi, Aaron. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time when I will not be here or when I will be here. Actually, it looks like I won't be missing you guys at all. I'll be here no matter what. But the week of June 22nd through the 26th, I'm going to be in Mexico. I'm taking my granddaughter. That's mine, her trip this year. Me and her going to Mexico. We're going to have a great time. So on that Monday, obviously the 26th, I won't be here. So I spoke with Ashley. I really want her on my show as a guest. And even though she could be on live, it works better to be recorded. So she is going to be my guest on June 26th. Okay. So anybody kind of doing that, obviously you cannot ask questions because it's going to be recorded. If you have questions to ask her ahead of time, I'm going to record with her in a couple of weeks. So you're going to have to like email me to them, messenger them, whatever you need to do to get them to me. But it's going, the whole thing is going to be recorded, including your weekly poll, So that's what I'm going to do, guys. That's what I'm going to do with that. So, which is awesome. So you guys have like 2 weeks to kind of get that to me if you want to ask some questions and go from there. Okay. Okay. If you have the time, what do you have for me to? Oh, definitely, darling. I'm starring. I'm up to 4 so far. But I want to get a few more going in there for questions only because once I get started, I don't like to stop, start, stop, start, stop. Hey, sweetie, how you doing, hubby? Everybody knows this. Bill is my husband. He's married to somebody else. It's okay. He knows he's okay with it. I got 2 husbands. Some people get 1 husband. I got 2 out of this deal. He came as a 2-for-1 package, which was awesome. Okay, beautiful, Crystal. Thank you, thank you. But literally, if you have questions, Bill, do you want a question this week, darling? Even in general? I'm pulling in the questions right now. I'm kind of stacking you guys up so that when I get started again, I can just keep the flow going and not stop, start, because that irks me. I hate going stop, start, stop, start. And as always, guys, if you want, please do me a favor and share this out if you can, because the more we share it, the more people that come in and the more questions we get to ask, So right now I am going to copy this link. I'm going to share it into a few places. If you guys would like to share it, that'd be awesome. Let's bring in more people since it's obviously going to be more readings and less coaching this week, aka just readings. And we'll go from there. So I'm sharing. Gosh, everybody, nobody has nothing to say about their week though so far. I'm going to tell you what though. Before I get started here. Ooh, I love that. Oh, sending you love back to you, darling. Hey, Diana. Oh, I love Mexico, Keith. I love Mexico is my happy spot. I've got a couple in the world. Yes, the world. I love Mexico. I cannot tell you how much I love Mexico. And I also love, love, love Scotland so far. Now I'm going to England this year. So I might be adding England to that docket of love, love, love places. So there we go. Those are my happy places. If anybody ever wants to suck up, just book me a trip to one of them because I love those 2 places. I love, love, love them. Can't even tell you how much. They're my happy places. And then there's Hayward, Wisconsin. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love Hayward? So let's do this, guys. I got a couple of you started, so let's kind of moving that over there. Great nail colors. Thank you. Thank you. Look at them. I picked out the color, and I always have to have a design. Rome, it's beautiful. Oh, let's go, Bill. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Rome. Oh my God, let's go. I love Erin. I'll chaperone. That's awesome. So when I always have to get a nail design of some sort, and I usually kind of OCD my nails. So I tell them the color and I show them a design, and we go from there. And this week I floored my nail artist. His name is Dave. He's at US Nails in Janesville. He's flipping amazing. I gave him a color. And he said, "What design?" And I said, "You pick." And he looked at me and he giggled. And I said, "No, seriously, you pick." So I think he's kind of intuitive, because look at that. He gave me an ocean scene with some palm trees. And then I looked at him and I said, "Hello, Donna." I literally looked at him and I went, "Okay, well, I'm going to Mexico next month." And he started laughing at me. I'm like, "Okay, you're psychic. You see me coming, or you see me going, one of the two." So I'm going to use a couple of decks these days, guys. So we're going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Hey, Just Cat. Oh, gosh, no problem, darling. Good night, sweetheart. Love you too. Be safe. And we're going to use the Rebel deck, because the Rebel deck was just so much fun. It was just so much fun last week. Okay, he said a week ago that whoever watching his page, he going to show more. So I think he is acting so happy with his new wife. Every day he says something about her. I believe it is fake. I don't know what you're talking about, darling. I don't know what you're talking about. He said a week ago that I don't know what you're talking about, darling. Maybe I have to go. Hello, Miss Tina. Maybe I need to go back up here. I said, "Do you see an X-Men?" Oh, trying to come back this year. Okay, you must be referring back to your question, Crystal. Perfect. Okay, darling. Oh, you love the Rebel deck? I know about my question about my exes. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. I finally gave in and bought a deck. I'll take a General Rebel. Perfect. I am literally starring you guys as I go. I am. Jessica, thank you for watching on A. Isn't she awesome? If y'all didn't see on A before me, oh my God, guys, she's flipping amazing. I love her. I love her. I love on A. And I love it whenever I ask for a reading. She's always gives me like, she's seeing shooting stars around me. But before I get started, I'm not going to say who, but somebody I know on here bought the Rebel deck. And it's awesome because I said, "Hey, pull a card for me." And they pulled a card and they sent it to me. And I think it fits so beautifully, because I believe this is the one they sent, one for me and one for Mike, and I'm going to talk about them both. So the one that I believe was for me said the project that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Of course, it's a Rebel deck. And I love it because it is so true. I mean, they couldn't have made that up. There's no way. There's no way they could have made it up. And that is so true. I have so much going on and I need to do more. And I I need to get on more of the projects. Not that I'm not doing them, but I think I need to find more time to devote to these projects, which is flipping phenomenal. And again, guys, if y'all ever want to pull a card for me and send it to me, you've seen me on Messenger, you know what I mean? You can send it through the emails to Todd. I'm sure he'll love that, but I'm sure he will, honestly. But it's flipping amazing. I love it. So the one he pulled for Todd was, not for Todd, for Mike, he said, "Ask a fucking expert." He said, don't rely on your friends or the internet. Just listen to a damn professional. And I thought that was really funny because it came with, "Mike needs to ask you a question." So I was dying laughing. But I'll tell you what, which is really awesome, because that fits with what Mike's doing right now. You know, it fits totally what he's doing. One of the reasons why he wasn't able to come tonight. So I think it's awesome. I'm going to pass it on to Mike, and I think he's going to think that is just a hoot. I really do. I think he's going to think that's a hoot. So it's awesome. Oh, this is time we drink coffee and read. I love that, Just Cat. I love that. I love that. I love coffee. I can't say that. I have a love-hate relationship with coffee, guys. I only drink it when I get the desire or the craving for it. Other than that, I don't drink it. Why? Because literally I'll make it, I take 2 drinks and I throw it away. Even when I really want it, a lot of times I'll drink 2 or 3 drinks, the craving's gone, and I throw it away. So I'm, like, really a waster of coffee. It's awful. Do I recommend, decks for newbies or just whatever drawn to? I don't actually recommend decks, okay? Just like I don't recommend readers. And well, I can't say don't. I will. If somebody asks me a reader, I will give them a list of readers that I know are phenomenal. Okay, but then from there, I want them to pick who they're drawn to. I do the same thing with teachers at metaphysical development, because even though I want to say, "Oh my God, everybody come to me," not everybody's going to resonate with me. And you know what? If this is your development, I really want you to go where you feel you are going to develop the most, because teachers are going to change over time. There's going to be somebody else you might be drawn to right away. And then when you'll get that feeling of, oh, I'm done. And you'll switch to a new teacher. So it's the same thing with decks, Tina. I really do suggest that if you want to buy decks, either go online to a reputable place where you can see the pictures of the decks, like the inside, some of the pictures and whatnot, get a feel for them, or go to a metaphysical store or bookstore and go that way. Okay, just go that way. So I think that helps tremendously. So the Rebel deck is, I love the Rebel deck, especially if you're a little saucy. I'll tell you what, I was looking at this deck for probably about 2 years, probably at least 2 years. Okay. Thank you, Keith. Before I decided to just bite the bullet and buy them, I've put them in my cart for online shopping several times. I've taken them out. I'll say if these were in my metaphysical store I go to on a regular basis, I probably would have bought them there, but they weren't there. So honestly, it was just the right time at the right place and the right cost. So I was like, let's go for it. And now I'm like, why didn't I buy these forever ago? Gotta take a drink, guys. See, caffeine in fruit, can't complain. I'm more apt to drink that than most other things. So although I have no coasters in here, I'm out of Kleenex in here. I got to put this on a Post-it note. And hopefully it does good. It doesn't soak through everything. So let's start some questions here. We got a few of them. So let's get these started. I'm going to start with Crystal because Crystal didn't get her question last week. So we're going to start with her question. Got you started, Jessica. We're going to start, excuse me. Crystal, what is going on with your throat chakra? So we're going to start with Crystal. Now, Crystal's going to have 2 questions, guys. And it's not that I'm favoring her. We're starting with the question she asked last week that got like cut off. And then she has a second question for this week. So then we're going to go to that. Okay. It is so good, Keith. I love this drink. I can't even tell you how much. I love the pineapple one too. It's really awesome. And when I'm feeling really saucy, I go for the macchiato one. I think it's macchiato. It's awesome. So, Crystal, I've been getting a new interview because I want a new job with money, more money, and one of the jobs called my references time. So I am so excited. Okay, okay, beautiful. So that's not a question, darling. So awesome. I'm happy about that. So let's go on to where your question was, dear. Let's go on to where your question was, because that was just the job. I kind of feel like it's so weird because I feel like you're going to get it, but it feels like, whatever. And I don't know why I feel like that. So even though it's more money, more everything for you, I just feel like it's kind of like a whatever right now. Like you could take it or leave it, which is kind of cool, which lets me know that it might be a good opportunity, but there's other good opportunities coming beyond that. Okay, Crystal. So let's go on to your one about your ex-husband. It says, do you see my ex-husband Johnny trying to come back this year, and what month? He acts like he is so happy on Facebook with Gigi. Do you believe he is happy? And then I want to read the other parts of it that I seen. Because he said a week ago that whoever is watching his page, he is going show more so that I think he is acting so happy that his new wife every day he says something about her, and you believe it's fake. Okay, I'm getting the gist of it there, darling. So hello, Miss Jamie Lynn. Hello. Oh, I don't blame you. Oh my God. I've already been to the park once today. Probably going to go for a walk in a little bit. So, right off the bat, darling, we're going to pull the Rebel deck. And even though this deck is a little harsher sometimes, I like it because sometimes I think it's just kind of gets in somebody's face. Okay. So, we're going to use this to answer the question, Crystal. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I do feel like he's happy, darling. I really do. I do feel like it's very genuine, um, that he is happy as he can be. Okay. As happy as he can be. And I do feel like within his world, he is happy. Okay. Although I know that doesn't satisfy your curiosity so much. Um, Perfect. I got you, darling. But I feel like he's being truthful with that. And I also feel like in some ways it's weird. I would think that he would be using that to push people away. I actually feel like he's inviting people into his relationship, into his place, okay, of happiness. Like showing people like I am happy. Like this is going on. Yeah. Hold on, guys. What's up? You sure can. Love you. You're good.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, my daughter just said, "Hi, everybody." You've seen the grandkids. You might as well just know the daughter shows. They have a mom. She's here all the time. We're just doing readings tonight. You want to come and say hi? This is the beautiful daughter. She matches the grandkids, doesn't she?
Sorry, I'm a pig.
You are not a pig.
I'm eating. Kind of rude.
That
But you
happens.
said your grandkids came to see everybody, so I figured I might as well put my face in there too.
Exactly. Everybody said hello. Hey and hello.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you, Crystal, for the second question. Tell your I will. I just did. Hi, Courtney. I was wondering if you forgot me. Um, so let's pull a card for you, Crystal, to finish off this first question for you. Um, okay. So I'm kind of looking at this crystal going, oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh my God, Jean, I'm so glad you made it. Um, I don't think this has anything to do with possibly the husband, ex-husband, whatever. I think this is general. So I think we've kind of finished it on that one. But this is kind of going in, I think, somewhere else in your life because it says you're going through some tough shit. And it says everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Okay. And I do feel like Crystal, this might, if it's referring to the ex-husband, it's kind of like let him go, let his life go, just walk away because you've got much more happiness in your life presently than to kind of deal with him. Okay. And I feel like that's what this card is kind of telling you. It's like, hey, leave his shit alone. You got, you know what, you're doing great within your life. And it's time for you to kind of pick up and keep moving with this. Okay. And I do feel like that's kind of what that's saying. So I'm going to leave that question alone and let's go on to your other one here. It says, my second question is, you see me and Jay reconnect in what month? Um, I'm hearing, again, I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no. Um, Again, not what I'd think you want to hear, but I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no. Hey, Paula. And I'm also, it's so weird because I want to swallow. I want to do this hard swallow thing, Crystal. It's really weird, but I want to do this hard the swallow thing because I feel like if you guys did reconnect, it'd probably be like a one night stand type of deal. And out the door, he'd run again. And I feel like there's real happiness there, waiting for you. But I don't feel like it's in anybody you've already met. I feel like this is somebody going forward. Okay. Some, but somebody going forward. You know what I mean? But it's almost about you finding, within yourself and then allowing somebody into your life is what this kind of feels like. Okay. Um, I'm also here, and you need to look at basically in your own backyard for somebody new. And I don't think it's necessarily in your neighborhood, but I think it is like in your life or in places you frequent. Okay. Is how I keep hearing that. So, um, okay, these cards are just these cards are like, whoa, it says it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. I want to be funny with this, but it feels harsh. It really does feel harsh. But I feel like what this is meaning is it's like put your focus on you. Put your focus on you and moving forward and finding somebody new that's going to come into your life and actually appreciate you and the things that you do for them. Okay. But I do feel like this is more about putting focus on yourself and not on somebody else, because I'm literally hearing it didn't work the first time, it didn't work the second time, let it go. Third time is not a charm in these situations, and then kind of move forward from that. Okay, Crystal? So hopefully that helps in some manner, although they feel like they're kind of rough, but I apologize. So I want to go to Tim. Tim was the next one. So let's get Tim up there. What am I really going on the trip? I don't need to pull a card for this one. Yes, you are going on the trip. You are going on the trip. And I'm hearing many more trips, many more trips. So I think this is a few different trips. I think I think in my head, it's about the one coming to Wisconsin, but I honestly feel like I'm also seeing going to Arizona. I'm seeing other trips, okay? Because I'm seeing that you being able to get out and be more mobile and being able to do more things, okay? But I'm also feeling like there's a zest for life, a renewed zest for life. Like it has not been there for you to just go, I want to live and I want to have excitement. And I want to do all this crazy stuff. And like it's like almost unheard of. It's unbelievable, this type of stuff. Like what is happening to my life? And I feel like this is being placed in front of you. And I do believe that you're going to be saying yes a lot to a lot more trips or a lot more opportunities that are going to come before you, and make these things happen. So, how's this mean? I have no clue what this means. It says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. God, last week they told you what, you were a tight ass or something like that. You have to go to Colorado, 3 babies to see. I love that. I love that. I love that. With this, so I don't think it's so much as the yoga. I think it's more of the peace of mind. Kind of look within, see the peace of mind. And I already know you're really good at this, but it's kind of like going into meditating, finding those answers because they're all there. And you know what? You have so much going on, but it's almost like opening you up from the inside out, allowing more information to come in. The universe sent me a phone stand. Yes. And going from there, Tim. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to make the trip. I feel like there's many more. There's many more. So enjoy those new babies. Oh my God, enjoy those new babies, darling. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And I expect pictures. Lots of pictures. Okay, Keith, let's do you, Keith. I've been trying to find out what the heck has been going on in my spiritual path. Ooh, that's almost like it almost felt like a dare there, Keith, like a dare. I feel like this is really starting to unfold for you, Keith. I really feel like this is starting to unfold for you. I'm starting to feel as if like what you've been able to do is kind of like open up. So your path is starting to unfold for you. And what you have to do is start to trust. And I'm not going to say surrender, but trust, because I feel like you've always kind of like knew what you want to do, like I'd like to do this, I like to do this, but happy with what is going on with your life and not a whole lot of unexpected things happening. And I do feel like the unexpected is going to start happening. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that job or opportunity. I didn't think about this opportunity. Yes, darling. Got the mom. You might as well get the daughter. Say hi. Hi. What do you need, baby? You smell like 1,000 summers. What? You smell like 1,000 summers. I'm on the radio right now. I love you.
Is that a card pull?
You can't pull these cards. No.
Why?
Because these are naughty cards. Do you want to pull a card that's nicer? Keith, we're gonna let my granddaughter pull a nicer card for you, and then I'll pull one of the other ones. Okay. So you want to pull a card for Keith?
Are those naughty cards?
They're naughty. They swear a lot.
Oh, can I hear?
No, you can't hear. Okay, so look at that. Tell him creation.
Creation.
What do you think creation means? Do you think it means that he is trying to create his present and his future? And that one? Okay. And that he's attracting it into his life, isn't he? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, that's enough there. She's gonna pull the whole deck for you there, Keith. But it sounds amazing, and thank you. You're welcome, Keith. So I agree with her. I agree with her, Keith, because as you're opening up and you're going down this road, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to start going, I can do this, I can do that, and following this dream. Okay, following this dream. I don't think you quite have the dream yet. I think it's going to unfold as you go. But as this dream is unfolding, you're going to be wowed. You're going to be blown away by where you're going to be in a year. So it's like it's not where you're at now. It's where you're going to be in a year, and then looking back over your life, going, holy crap, so much has happened. Okay, give me a kiss. Love you. Goodbye. Go clean the yard some more.
No, I already
Already cleaned the yard. And then I'm gonna pull the other card for you, Keith. Okay. I like this one, Keith, because it says be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. I think it's the grateful part, because when we have gratitude, when we're happy, when we're thankful for things coming in, we tend to look at life and get more of it. So while you're creating this and while you're walking into this future and you're going, how do I get more of this? It's literally saying thank you. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to spirit. Thank you to God. Be grateful. And that new attitude is going to bring more to you. Okay. So hopefully that helps, my dear. Hopefully that helps. Going up through my comments. Let's do Miss Tina next. She was next. It says, if you have the time, it never hurts to ask, what do you have for me today? Still can't seem to break my slump. So desiring to know when my job will turn for the better for me. That is death, the root of the slump. And that completely makes sense, Tina. It really does. You're welcome, Keith. You are so welcome. I need to get back up to her comment because I kind of look at it over here and not over there. It's weird because you know what, Tina, I've seen this with you. I know you've asked this similar question before, and I just kind of see you by yourself. You know what I mean? Just kind of by yourself with your thoughts. It's almost like you like the landscape, but you don't necessarily like maybe who you're working for. I'm not quite sure or if there what this is, but I feel like you end up getting in your head or getting by yourself. Okay. And with that being said, I'm going to tell you, I feel like I'm hearing there's not going to be a lot of changes. Okay. Like there's not going to be a lot of changes, but I feel like it's about you changing your attitude. And although I love saying that to grown adults, change your flipping attitude. I do love to say that. And I feel like this is part of it. So it's kind of like walking through the garden singing, skippity doo da skippity day. You know what I mean? To kind of change the thought process up here, changing the attitude, lifting yourself up, and then watching the environment around you change, watching everything come around. And then I'm hearing raises coming because it's almost once you change your attitude, you kind of start to lift your spirits up. I'm hearing more money is going to come, but I think it's because you're more productive and able to do more and they're seeing it. And I'm not going to say that you're not a really good worker now, because I don't think that's the case. But I feel as if you're sending out this positivity, that positivity is going to start coming back at you. Okay. I'm like literally hearing like once you get all that, making up songs in your head, going, I'm so worth it or whatever. God, I'm not a good singer. And watching that more good come to you. Okay. Just more come to you. I am hearing raise. And I'm hearing the boss is noticing, not hearing a better job within it, but maybe possibly more money. And then allowing you to be able to kind of say, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Also wondering if there's a move for you in the future, or if you're just going to be doing more longer trips, but because I'm seeing movement with you. The card I pulled is you are talented and fucking amazing. So the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. And this really does work with exactly what I've been saying. It works with what I've been saying. Why? Because literally, this is your voice. This is your mind. This is you. You are the one that's going to change everything in the slump. And I know you kind of want something on the outside to change, but it really is going to start with here and then work its way outwards the other way. Tina's laughing. Thank you for at least laughing. But I do feel like it's got to start with the core, darling, and then work its way out. So starting tomorrow morning, you know what I mean? Start singing happy old Disney songs in your head. I don't know. Shirley Temple. I don't know. I'm literally hearing old Disney songs in my head and work your way out of it and then see those good things come to you. Okay, dear? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take her comment down. It's so quiet when Mike's not here. I have gotten so used to hearing him that I don't have him here. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, I don't have Mike. So I'm going to have to tell him next week how much I missed him. I finally gave in and bought a deck. I will take General Rebel if you have time, please, and thank you. Got it. And I love the fact that you bought a deck. I love it, love it, love it. Everybody needs at least one deck of cards in their life. Or a drawer or two of cards in their lives. Oh, Courtney. You need to do it via Zoom to hear our voices. I'll tell you what, Courtney. I think I do. Oh, thank you guys. It's just so weird because I haven't done readings like this in so long where it's just me and the quiet around me, because that's exactly what it is because obviously I can't hear you guys. Hey, Denise. I am literally, to me, it's just super quiet. It's super quiet. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And when you're in that quiet place, it's even hard to laugh. I mean, because I'm like, oh my God, I feel so serious. When really what I want to do is just laugh my ass off, and it's not working tonight. I think it's my miss for Mike tonight. It's my miss for Mike. And I think everybody else must be missing him. Okay, Diana, woo, okay. Diana says, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Shut your mouth and listen. I love this because this card is telling you to start listening to your intuition. Excuse me. Listening to your guides, listening to your intuition, opening up, allowing stuff to come in. Stop blocking. This is seriously, stop blocking you. Allow the dance that's going on to come into your life and allow this to happen, which also makes me feel as, oh, I have about 26 decks. I love it. I think I bought all the decks left. Not quite. I didn't buy the duplicates. Only one card do I have duplicates of. Multiples of that one. But it is about you using, I feel like this is about you using your abilities to be able to get information and bringing it in for you. And I feel like that's what you need to start doing. It's kind of like you've got a lot coming in, Diana, and it's time for you to start going, okay, I accept this, and doing a lot of thank yous and kind of moving on, allowing this to come in, which is awesome. You don't know how to block, but you're working on it. It's easy. One, Dinah, you're not going to block your guides, just so you know. They talk no matter what. You're not going to block your soul because it talks no matter what. But you can stop other people and dead people because you just say, shh, I'm not open right now. The rest, allow it in and listen. Have a conversation. They're there to tell you so much it's not even funny. Okay? So take it and run with it. I am like all over the place. I am all over the place, guys. So hopefully that helps, darling. And we're going to go up. We're going to go up and we're going to come back down. And where are we at, dear? Where are we at? Let's go to Miss Jesscat. Miss Jesscat. Okay. I have a question. Should me and my husband take this vacation in the future? Yes. Yes. Bring bikinis and have fun, because I'm hearing scantily clothed and having fun. Okay. So I don't know if you're going to the adult side of the beach or what you're doing, but yes, have fun with this. And it's kind of like letting your hair down and just going forward and having a great time. And I'm hearing there should be no questions about this. It should just be going, because I'm hearing it shouldn't be a question of money. It shouldn't be a question of anything. You should just get up and go and enjoy yourself. Okay. So I like this because it says you need a good fucking cry. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let the shit go. Your soul will thank you. And I don't feel like this is so, I mean, I know you're going, well, how the hell's that go? A vacation? It's telling me you need a fucking vacation and do it. Like, why are you even waiting so long to do this vacation? Like, you need time away. You need time to go. You need to de-stress, detox, or get more toxic, whatever it's going to happen. But you need to be able to go out and do this. So I'm going to tell you, yeah, you need to take the vacation, and the cards agree with me. Okay. Okay. Yes, my husband is laughing. I'm going to pull a card for the husband just because he listens all the time and he never asks a question. It's like the whole deck is spilling out on your husband. Like he needs a lot of advice. We're going to pull one. We're going to pull one for Jessica's husband. Just, and I don't know him. I don't know his name. Jessica's husband. I don't know. Um, um, oh my God. I have no clue what this means. He's always here listening. I love it. His name is Joe. Hey, Joe. So it says the card says you're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. I don't know if it's so much as shady as you must be laying in the weeds someplace, kind of watching things, waiting things for happen, kind of going, ooh, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen there? And I don't think it's about the show. I think this is about other things in life. Kind of sitting back going, maybe not voicing your opinion as much as you're just listening. And you're kind of the guy I think that just probably knows too much. Okay. So with the shit getting with the shit getting real ugly, I have a feeling that around you might be some drama happening pretty soon. So I'm going to tell you, don't voice your opinion and don't let them know you've been watching and listening, okay? And just sit back for entertainment value and see what happens. Good afternoon, Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry. Good afternoon, Miss Sherry. Okay, let's go on to, I want to make sure I'm where I need to be here. Okay, let's go on to Miss Tina. This is a different Tina. Any insight on the move? Waiting on underwriting. This feels like it's been hard pressed to happen, darling. It just feels like it's been hard pressed to happen because I want to swallow, but I can't quite swallow. I want to look up. I feel like I'm doing some praying, going, oh my gosh, please let this happen. All that wonderful thing. So I don't know if there's been complications going up or obstacles happening through this, but I'm feeling like they're being relieved. Like they're being relieved. Things are starting to smooth out in front of you. And he said, thank you. Hi, Keith and Todd. We'll have Todd take a break on this show because this is the only hour that he has to have supper all night long until like 11 o'clock tonight. So tonight, right now, Todd is literally off eating, getting ready to come back on in 15 minutes. So, but Tina, I do feel like things are being cleaned up. Pavement is being repaved, and I do feel like it is going to start to smooth out for you and have this done. Okay, have this done. I don't feel like a lot more obstacles. I just feel, thank you. I don't feel like there's a lot more obstacles. I just feel as if it's just making sure, tweaking this and tweaking that and making those type of things happen to be able to say, okay, this is finally complete. Okay. I also love it because I feel like once this is done, you're going to walk in. And I know you said you're building the house, but I want to say once you get in, you're going to build the house again. Because I feel like now it's like, oh my God, now I got to do this and I got to do that. And I should have done this and I should have done that. And I should have had this done. And I feel like even once you get into it, I feel like right now you're willing to sacrifice a few things so that you can get in and just finish it there. So again, I feel like once it gets done and you get in, you're going to want to alter some things also. And I think it's going to be more than the coloring and the decorating the house. Okay. Okay, and it says take a shot. Don't take 12, take one. Okay, maybe 2, move on. Okay. So what this tells me is it's just kind of confirming that, let the obstacles go, in your mind. I don't mean it's like sacrifice a lot, okay? But some of those things, I don't feel like you're going to get everything you want right off the bat. I really don't. I feel like some of this is going to happen after the house is done and you're in and then enjoying the house at that point. I keep seeing like a pantry or closet, like a closet that's not getting placed in there, a pantry that's not getting placed in there, but you'll have room to put it in there later or reorganize it, change it once you're into the home. I have no clue what that is, but hopefully that makes sense to you, dear. Okay, let's go on up. Okay, let's put you up, darling. I'm hearing stop holding your breath, darling. I'm hearing positive. I mean, so much is opening up. So it's so much is opening up for you, dear. So much. And I know you know what it's like learning to breathe, learning to breathe, learning to be able to exhale, learning to breathe. And I feel like you're welcome, Miss Tina. Um, I feel like with you, I do feel as if with you, it's learning to breathe out. It's kind of like say with myself, I do a lot of breathing in. I don't do a lot of consciously breathing out. I breathe out as I'm talking, and then I take a breath in and I breathe out as I'm talking. And with you, I feel like you breathe in and then you just hold in. You just hold in. Okay. Excuse me. And I feel like you need to start opening this. And I know you've been in the process of it, opening the throat chakra, opening up your voice. You know who you are. You know which way you're going. Once you finish opening this and trust the information you're getting, trust that you're on the right path, trust that everything's happening the way it is. You're getting enough signs from spirit to say, here we are. I mean, your ancestors and spirit and your tribe is literally there. And I do mean tribe on both sides. And they're showing this way for you. You just have to continue to open up and speak it and continue to open up and walk forth because you're already on a trust. This is all about trust that you're doing the right way, all about trust of which way you're going. Because I feel like when you're done, you're going to look back and say, it was always written on the wall. You just followed the dotted lines. Okay. So I do hope that makes sense to you. I don't feel as much, honey, that you need. It's not so much about them giving you direction because they're already giving you the direction. It's you opening the throat chakra. And that just means continuing to trust yourself, continuing to say, I'm going to speak the peace. I'm going to speak the words. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing and opening this throat chakra. And the more you open this and talk, the more you know yourself, the more information that's going to come in. Okay. And I love this. The card you got, hon, is that you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. You need a big one. And I do feel like when this hug comes in, this hug isn't about love. This hug is more about you collapsing into somebody else. You going, oh my God, this has been so hard to tote the line by myself. And as you're holding them, you are literally releasing and you're letting go. And it's almost like falling into a big teddy bear and crying, which is awesome. But it's releasing a little bit of stress. It's releasing a little bit of tension so that you can pull back out and say, let's go. I got this. Okay. So hopefully that helps, my dear. Okay. We're going to go on to Miss Erin. Let's get Miss Erin up here. Miss Erin, any sort of guidance for me would be greatly appreciated. I'm so scared I'm making the wrong decision. Woohoo! There is no wrong decisions. Erin, there is absolutely no wrong decisions, no wrong ways, no screw ups. You know what I mean? That is like the biggest Blarney anybody's ever said is, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a mistake, because we're not. And I'm talking about the bigger picture, Your soul is here for experiences. Your soul is here to say, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want experiences, I want knowledge. Okay. And you're never going to fall off your path. Never going to fall off your path. Are you going to have fun dancing from destiny point to destiny point? Damn straight you are. But you're never going to make a mistake that takes you off the path of the next way, because once you get a little too far off, your guides are going to do something, put you back on your path. Okay. Anybody can look back on their life and go, oh my God, if that hadn't happened, this would not have happened. If this didn't happen, I wouldn't have been able to experience that. We've all had that. And that's our guides interjecting. So first off, darling, you are not making any mistakes. You're not making any wrong moves. There is no failures, because in the words of Neil Diamond Walsh, it is, we love DeEtte, the producer. Oh, thank you, darling. When you're looking at all those things that you think are wrong, but really all you're doing is like Neil says, there's no mistakes, there's no wrongdoing, because what we deem as failures are really just an opportunity to learn from and grow and jump back up and do it again. Don't know who the Facebook user is, but hey. And I do feel like, Erin, you just have to start to trust this a little bit more, because I'm hearing that you don't need guidance. You know where you're going. Trust this and just allow it to flow up. Because I'm literally hearing you go like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to sign on a dotted line and make this happen and go forward with it. Okay. I do feel like that's like a big thing for you. It's just, it's not about making the wrong decision. It's just about making a decision. Okay. And then going forward with that. So, and I'll tell, hey, Michael. So the first card, I want to say the first card I pulled is laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? I like this card. Okay. I like this card a lot. Why? Because this card is just telling you that get out of your head, get out of your thought process. Like, I can't do this or I can't do that. Okay. I'll tell you what, a lot of people might say I made a mistake 3 years ago when I walked away from nursing. Might have been a mistake, but damn, oh, damn, the ride of the last 3 years has been amazing. And I'm not going back. You know, even if people say that's a mistake, I'm still not going back. And that's okay. That's okay. Trust in your own abilities and keep going. Okay. I'm going to tell you, this next card I looked on, I seen this and I felt like it was for you too. It says, you got a feeling you just can't shake. The little voice inside you, listen to that shit. I'm not lying. It says, listen to that shit. So listen to it. Know that that voice is not steering you wrong. Take it, run with it, follow it, go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Follow it, honey, because you're a rock star. You're a rock star. Okay. So we got time for another one. So, oh, hi, Denise. Let's give you a card, my dear. Let's give you a card, Miss Denise. Okay. I'm going to get Denise and then Sherry in, and then I got to go, and I got to do them kind of quick. So, Denise, can you get a card? You definitely can get a card, my dear. Okay. We're going to pull a card and explain away on it. How's that sound? Okay. So, let's do this. Oh my God, I can't make this up. Denise, you got the same card. You got a feeling you just can't shake that little voice inside you. So listen to that shit. And I couldn't agree more because I'm hearing you're amazing. Your life is amazing. You must have some decisions coming up or things that you're kind of like, what should I do? What should I not do? Or pondering stuff. And I feel like, you know what that is, and you need to go forward with it. Okay. So start listening to your intuition a little bit better. Push through it. Know that what you're hearing is exactly the correct response you're supposed to have to these dilemmas in life, and push through, dear. Just keep pushing through. Okay. You are so well. Oh, happy Mother's Day, darling. That means the world to me. Thank you. Oh, Erin, I am so happy about that. I am so happy. Thank you, dear. So let's do a general. We're going to pull a card for Miss Sherry, and then I got to go because Linda Hope is on after me, and Todd needs time to set that up. Todd needs time to set that up. Okay. So let's pull a card for Miss Sherry, because Sherry never asks for readings, never. So I want to pull a card for Sherry and see what we get, dear. Let's see what we get. I finally get to laugh. It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. I like, here it fucking is. Whatever is in your life, Sherry, that you're going, I want to do this. What am I waiting for? When should I do this? All of that stuff. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. And that's what it's saying. It's saying you don't have to wait for people to die. You don't have to wait for people to move. You don't have to wait for anything. If you want something, get your butt moving and just do it. Okay. And that card's beautiful. That is probably the best advice I could ever give anybody. And the cards did it for me. So you guys have a great night. Hopefully that helps, Sherry. Oh my God, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. Next week, I'm praying Mike's able to join us because I think it's just more fun with Mike, guys. I think it's just more fun with Mike. And for everybody else, thank you for all the Mother's Day wishes. Oh my gosh, guys, that means some world to me. You don't even know. It's one of those holidays. You know what? It's like when you're a mom with little kids, I'll tell you what. It's awesome because your little kids make you things and it's awesome. And you just feel the love and the joy. But when your little kids are over the age of 30 and they've got kids, it really is about their kids, isn't it? And it's rightly so. That's exactly where it belongs. And sometimes you just feel like you get lost a little bit in it. So thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys all. I will see you guys Monday morning if you follow me there. If not, please continue to watch me in the podcast form. Because I'll tell you, we're rocking it in podcast form, guys. We're almost at 130,000 downloads on my School Through Spirit. Please keep watching it. Keep please keep downloading it. Go to Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify, you know it, we're there. Heck, if you got Amazon or you got Amazon Prime, guess what? You can watch me on your TV at home. Yes, you can make me a star. Put me on your TV at home, your big screen, you know, those 55 inches, and watch the shows, guys. Either way, you guys have a great night. Okay, we will see you soon. Love and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there that is a mom. And I got to figure out which one I'm playing. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.